Well, hello and welcome to Billogram Q0309 Volume 2. We're well into the third term of 2009. A lot is going on. I want to talk to you today about three things, very important. The first one is formative feedback. I know you've heard it over and over. We just spent almost a whole day talking about it, trying to work out what Capella considers formative feedback. What do we need to have formative feedback? Feedback and comments that are meaningful. Your feedback needs to be formative. You've heard this again. We've asked you to include Socratic wording in your feedback. Dr. Eileen Dittmar has developed the 5-star WORKT formula. In essence, it is W, which equals warm. That's the learner name, appropriate subject line, appreciation, signatory. We'll talk about that. O is for original, specific to the learner's work or post. R is reassuring. Says what is right, on track, if not, gives a how to improve. K for knowledge, reinforces or adds to what is there. And T for timeliness, in time to benefit the learner's work. Well, how does this all come together? Okay, simply put, include the learner's first name in your response, along with a short paste or clipping from your materials. Copy and paste a line or two. If you're using Microsoft, if you're using Firefox, then use clippings. This shows that you have indeed read their specific work. In your comments with your signature line, mine is Dr. B. I don't know what you use a signature line just to let them know that you did put that there. This takes care of the W and O. The learner is looking to you to find out what they did right or wrong. That's why you're there. You're the expert. They want to hear from you. Why did they receive a 95 instead of 100? Or what can they do to make 100 on their next assignment when they submit it? They need reinforcement just as we do when we do a job. You want to hear from me or the office that you are doing what is needed, and if not, how can you improve? That's human nature. We want to do a good job. We need reinforcement, and so do they. Your learners need this same reinforcement. Do not use cookie cutter, good job, or nice work unless you also give them specific knowledge about what they have done, what they could have done, what they need to do, or what they can do better. Be specific. Writing 3-4 reassuring, knowledgeable sentences will not kill you. This will take care of the R and K. Last, we have timeliness. This is one area that I feel you all excel in. I do not know of any one of you that is not meeting the 72-hour from due date on grading deadlines. Formative feedback is a key component to our retention rate. The better our learners feel about the work we're doing with them, the more likely they are to stay on with us. Your contracts depend on retention rates. This is part of your job and my job. Formative feedback is one area that we can use to replace the face-to-face time normally a part of on-ground sessions. I ask that you give me some feedback on this subject of formative feedback. What do you consider good feedback? How do you construct meaningful comments? If you were the learner, what would you be looking for? I have a wiki at 4990.pbworks.com that I use in the onboarding of new adjuncts, as some of you know. I've added a page for formative feedback. Take a few minutes and give me your thoughts. Share what you're thinking with your fellow professors. Let's come together and develop a workable set of guidelines for formative feedback. Please join me. Request a login at the page and I will give you access. The full information on this is on the email that you received about this billogram. Secondly, I want to talk to you about clickable rubrics. As you know from the email the other day, this has become a very hot topic. It is mandatory. If for some reason the rubric is not worded correctly or not laid out as you think it should be, then let me know. Let's fix it. We can fix these, but we need to know. If you're using them, fantastic. Thank you so much. If you're not, we are committed to 100% usage of the rubrics. We are charged with making this happen. It is not optional. The rubrics will be used, and I need to see comments in the comment section, not just a good boy or a little cookie cutter, nice job, whatever. We need to have the formative feedback in these comment sections. And I can tell you right now, it will be a determining factor in the days to come as teaching contracts are awarded for the next couple of terms. Please take the time to communicate with me if there's a problem. Lastly, I want to bring you words from our graduates. I always love to go to graduation. I love sitting up there on the stage and watching all these people go past with this look of pride on their face that they have achieved something. So many of them for the first time in their family. They're the first to have graduated from a college in their whole family. We had a little over 80 SUS graduates, and it was just a thrill. And they always come up once they know who I am, and I introduce myself, and they say, you know, I really appreciate all the time and the energy that my professors put into my education. They are very thankful for what you have done, and I am thankful for what you've done. And Capella thanks you because you make Capella. So again, thank you for all the work you've done. The graduates appreciate it more than they can ever tell you. You probably won't hear it, but I want you to hear it from me. They told me to tell you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. Thank you again for being a part of Capella and a part of all we do. Have a fantastic day.